Superman absorbed the sun's radiation, strengthening his muscles, skin and senses. The Earth's gravity was weaker and the atmosphere was rich in nutrients. The longer he stayed on Earth, the stronger he became. Only by constantly pushing his limits could he truly understand how powerful he was. He soared into the sky with all his might. It was the first time in years that he smiled so genuinely, but every attempt came with its risks. He crashed down and didn't stop until he demolished a mountain peak. Crawling out of the deep crater, he looked up at the sun once more. Having learned from his previous mistake, he poured every ounce of strength into shooting straight into the heavens. He flew through towering mountains and vast grasslands, crossed oceans and shattered multiple sound barriers. He freely zipped through the canyons. After years of wandering and uncovering his origins, Superman finally returned to his adoptive mother's farm. But just as they were settling in, they noticed an alien spaceship appear in the sky. All of Earth's electronic devices fell under its control. The aliens demanded the world surrender one individual. The next day, the military had machine guns and tanks ready and Superman appeared above them. To calm the soldiers, he voluntarily put on handcuffs and was locked up in a military base awaiting the aliens. The scientists speculated he might be carrying extraterrestrial pathogens, so they insisted on studying him. Standing up, Superman effortlessly broke the handcuffs and approached the glass, addressing the general. "Humanity can't control me now, and it never will." The time for the handover arrived and they made their way to the desert. Two heavily armed figures descended from the spaceship. One was the vice commander of the alien warship. With an arrogant expression, she looked down on Superman before walking up to the military commander. She pointed at Mary, saying she was to be taken as well. The general refused to let her take a human, but surprisingly Mary agreed to go with her. They entered the spaceship together. Vala, the alien commander, placed an oxygen mask over Mary's face. Superman handed Mary a key before they flew toward the mothership. As they reached the mothership, Superman walked up to General Zod but suddenly coughed up blood. He had adapted to Earth's oxygen and now the Kryptonian atmosphere was starting to reject him. Weak and disoriented, Superman fainted. In a dreamlike state, he was transported to an illusion by General Zod. There, Zod recounted the destruction of Krypton, how they survived only by being exiled to a wormhole. When they received a distress signal from Earth, they detected the planet and began their long preparation for this mission. The real reason they came was because Superman's father had stolen the genetic codex and secretly injected it into Superman's DNA, rendering the Kryptonian race incapable of reproducing. Superman realized that his rebirth was built upon the foundation of destruction. His decision would ultimately determine the fate of humanity. Because of his father's interference, the structure of the ship had been altered, allowing Superman to regain his abilities. His father had urged him to break through the ship's barriers and become the bridge between two species, ultimately saving his people. Superman floated out of the ship and at incredible speed raced toward Mary. Just before crashing to the ground, he caught her in his arms.